Hello everybody, welcome back to the gear room. Today I would like to share with you a new stove that I got. This stove has been around for quite a while, and most of you know just from looking at it. This is the Fancee Feest stove from Zelph. His website is woodgasstoves.com, and you can go to his website to purchase one of these if you'd like. This is a really neat little stove. I'm very surprised with it. I got this just for my birthday a little while ago, and I'm really impressed with it. I got some information off of his website. Off his website, it says that this thing weighs in at 24 grams, and it's 2.5 inches in diameter and about 2 1/4 inches tall. And this comes with a nifty little measuring cup. This got graduation marks on it, and all for about $15. And this stove fits an amazing variety of pots. It's a bigger stove, so it's really stable, but you can actually fit something like the Snow Peak 450 on it, and it does a really good job of warming up whatever you might have in here. Unlike some of the pressurized stoves that force the jets to come out the sides, this one has got a really cool little burn to it, and so I'm really happy with this thing. It's really stable. There's the minimalist on there. Here's the 10 centimeter IMUSA. And of course, it'd fit the Snow Peak 900 just fine. Okay, and I read off of Zelph's website that it will boil 2 cups of liquid of water with a 1/2 ounce of denatured alcohol, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. But as you can see, you could put a lot of alcohol. He says the capacity is about 2.5 ounces, and that's a lot of alcohol for a long boil time. Especially, I mean, even if you're rehydrating spaghetti or something like that, that's an amazing amount of boil time. Okay, and just to give you a size comparison, this is a regular bottle stove that I got off of intenseoutdoorgear.com, and there's this mini bottle stove, and that'd fit right in there. And of course we got the Elite stove, and that one fits right in there too. So it's one of them bigger stoves, but I really like that, just for the simple fact that it's so stable. One of the drawbacks of having something this small is that a bigger pot, isn't as stable. And on something this, and something this big, you really can't use a pot that small because the jets are just pushed way out here. But for the Fancee Feest stove, the way this thing is set up, it kind of solves all them problems. Alright, so what we're going to do next, we're going to put a 1/2 ounce of alcohol in there and see if it'll boil 2 cups of water. I'm sure it will. Okay, so I've got a 1/2 ounce of denatured alcohol. Go ahead and just dump that right in there. This the way Zelph has it set up, you can go ahead and put your pot right on there. And you just light the wick. I think that's really neat. I'm going to go ahead and start a clock. He doesn't give a specific time on how long it would take to boil 2 cups of water. And of course, that would be dependent on your temperature as well, but we're going to go ahead and look anyway. As you can see that flame pattern there. That was really neat, I think. It's boiling. Not quite a rolling boil, but I think it'll get there. 6 minutes and 1/2 ounce of fuel. That's pretty good. Alright, I think that's pretty outstanding. 1/2 ounce of fuel for 7 minutes. That would let me think that it could go almost double that. But that is a really cool little stove. And Zelph, he charges $15 for this little stove, which is really good for what it is. I mean, it cools down real fast. It's still warm, but I can pick it up. And it's pretty stout. It looks like he's got some spot welds in here. Built-in pot stand. This is a really, really cool little stove. I'm pretty impressed with it. But again, you can go over to Zelph Stoveworks, and his website is woodgasstoves.com. And I will put a link at the bottom of the description, so you guys can go over there and maybe pick up your own Fancee Feest stove. I'm pretty impressed. Alright, till the next one, you guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on down the trail. Take care out there.